Right guys, I realised that you couldn't really see what I was doing in the previous video, so I thought, well, I'll give you one example. I'll try give you one example of what I'm doing. My shears need a bit sharp. I'll show you putting one of these combinations together if I can. Right, so first thing we want to do is find any point on here really. That one through. Make a knot. Now, in the pictorial plan, they show you tying one single block in and then using a needle and thread, using a needle and this thread, pass it through the block, between the block and the string, to create this. Basically what you're doing is you're creating this loop that I've just made here. Make sure which half is which. That's the string I want. So remember, you don't need a whole load of glue on this, just enough to give the knot there, like that. Now, using these two, which is I want to start off with, take a single block. I'm going to have to look through the magnifier because the light may change a little bit. I'm only looking through the magnifier because my eyes are terrible. Remember, it was two longer ones. Not half knot. Yeah. Let me do it the way I usually do it. As you can see, not all fun and games. Now, try again. First of all, let me take out the excess from this knot. Otherwise, you end up with bits all over. Okay, there we go. So now we want, where's that single block gone? Make a half knot. It down. Block in the middle. Hey, nearly. See how frustrating it can be. When you get it in the right place, this knot will be at the bottom. The knot we just made is at the top. Another blob of super glue. That little blob serves a dual purpose. First of all, it seals the knot, and it should make the knot adhere to the block. Okay. Now, one of these legs will be cut off shortly. Let the glue set first. So, this is going to go through the second block. So we pick up a 2-hole block and we use a needle threader. Through one hole and put it through. And it's going to go from there back to here to the single block. Bring them quite close together. But not, I suppose you could make them touch, it wouldn't make any difference. And it's going to go back through here, but it's going to come through in the same direction as the other one. Not the biggest of holes, as you can see. So, come backwards and forwards a few times. Then we have to seal it off. But before I do that, another piece of thread. Don't need a huge piece, just enough to make a loop. I just thought we'd given us enough thread to allow for all these little cuts and things that you have to make. So, you could actually do this bit before you put them together. So I might try that later. So, see how you end up with strings everywhere. Just got to watch which string goes where. Now let me grip this one this way. You see the problem? You've got strings everywhere. But to make sure you get the right string to do the right job. I got the wrong one. Right. This is the one I want. This one. If anybody knows any easy way to identify which string does what, please let me know. Because, okay, this one where you've got sequences of blocks is very frustrating. See how easy it is to miss the block when you pull in the knots tight. Right. Do we actually get it in the right place? Little blob of glue on that in it. Now, just to show you how this finishes off, on the end of this string, will be one of those. Now, if you think the previous bit was fiddly, you should try this. I don't really care which way around the knot goes, but the knot has to go around that hook. And at the moment, it's nowhere near it. Yeah. Now we got it. Yeah. The hook is on. Another little blob of glue. Now, just to finish these blocks off, find the string which came from this one, which is got caught upon the knot. Oh, it's in my hand. So, what we're going to do, right, all these little strings that are hanging out. So we're going to go back to the middle. Let's string it up one. You see the other cords have got caught up in it. Right, there we go. A half hitch, and then another half hitch. I put 3 half hitches in. I think that's what this knot's called. You don't understand frustration until you try to do this. Which way did that knot come out? That way. And again. What I try to do is get the three half edges sitting next to each other, not on top. Wrong side. One more. There, three half hitches together. Let that glue set, then we can trim off one string from each end, one string the other side of the hook, and that's a pulley block done. Now, there's one of these on each side of each cannon, and similar at the back, but the difference at the back is you don't tie this off. The loose loop becomes the wire loop, not the wire loop, the ring loop that I made before. So in that case I do it in reverse. So I'll carry on and make these and get them attached to the cannons, and I'll see you when I've got some more done. Well guys, not much to report this week. Just 8 cannons made, 4 to go. I only work in my shed for about 3 or 4 hours a day, and I can only get 2 cannons a day done. However, I've managed in the meantime to do 10 little buckets. Don't know if you can see them in the light. I'm getting close enough to see them. 10 little buckets all painted. 4 little cannons left to do. So that'll be me for this week. One thing I did notice when I was putting the cannons in place is that when I painted the hull, you see the primer blocked up the corners. So I managed to clear a few of them. Obviously, I have to go over some red paint. See, that corner's not cleared yet. There's quite a few of them, especially up here where I'm working at the moment, where the primer has actually filled the corners in. So I'll have to clear those before I go any further with this. It's one of those things, you have to do it. That's not a bit of white that's been painted. That was a bit of primer that I'd already knocked out of one of the holes. So I think when it's touched up with the red, you won't see them. I hope so anyway. There's, you can see, oh, 3 and a bit. There he is. There's the 4th cannon. They're not secured in yet, obviously. And when I do this, I'll put the buckets in and I'll also put the cannonballs in this frame, which I didn't do before because I knew I was going to be turning it upside down and going backwards and forwards with it. We'll see how it does. All in all, not a bad week's work. If you like this adventure I'm on, consider joining me by subscribing, like, share with your friends. I don't care who gets to see it, see all the mistakes I'm making, and I enjoy looking at some of the comments as well. I'm also looking for some different music to put on. I think I've got one for this video. Hope you like it. I hope it doesn't send you to sleep. Okay guys, see you on the next one.